Nothing beats a proper traditional Sunday roast. I'm Regina, I'm a busy mum and a food lover, and in this video I'm going to take you through everything you need to know for the perfect roast beef. So first up, it's the all-important issue of hygiene. You probably know this already, but always wash your hands before and after handling raw meat, because you don't want to spread harmful bacteria. As beef is a red meat, it doesn't have to be cooked all the way through. In fact, a lot of people quite like their beef rare. Just take it out of the fridge half an hour before you want to roast it to bring it up to room temperature, and that way it should cook nice and evenly. You should also, at this point, preheat your oven to 240°C, which is gas mark 9. There are loads of different variations on roast beef, but today we're going to be keeping it simple with this delicious seasoning: a tablespoon of oil, a couple of teaspoons of mustard powder, a teaspoon of salt and pepper, and then just mix it up to a loose paste. It doesn't look like much, but this is quite intense. Just liberally smear that all over the meat. As a guide, I allow 15 minutes per 450 grams, plus an extra 20 minutes at the end. And this 2 kilo joint should take about just under an hour and a half. You'll have that lovely well done meat on the outside, and you'll have that gorgeous pink rare meat in the very, very centre. Don't forget to keep basting throughout to keep your meat nice and moist. Put some really gorgeous juices in the pan. To give it a lovely brown flavoursome crust, I cook it for the first half an hour at 240°C, gas mark 9, and then turn it down to 200°C to ensure that everything cooks evenly and to minimise shrinkage. So when the beef is done to your liking, remove it from the oven carefully. It will be very hot. So now we're going to rest the meat for about 20 minutes or so under attentive foil. And what that will do is just allow the meat to relax, and those juices will come out and you can make your delicious gravy. At this point you can skim off any excess fat. I've got about 450 ml of beef stock here. Keep stirring and then add in about a tablespoon of flour just to thicken it to the consistency that you like. You want to really stir that well, otherwise you'll get lumps, and no one likes a lumpy gravy. So this should take about 20 minutes, which is just the right amount of time for your meat to have rested to tender perfection, and you should be ready to go and carve now. So you want to start carving some nice thick slices, starting at the wide end of the meat, about 1 centimetre wide, and you want your knife at a slight angle, which will help you guide your way along the beef. It's quite a nice idea just to save a few slices to cut just as you're serving, which should keep it warm as well. And it's lovely and tender having had a good long rest. You can really feel how easily that knife is guiding through the meat. Serve this simply with some horseradish sauce and some Yorkshire puddings. Don't forget to wrap any leftovers tightly in some foil, and it should keep in the fridge for a couple of days. So thank you all for watching, and get cooking.